Tom Morello, the Night Watchman. My latest record is called Worldwide Rebel Songs. And it's the fourth Night Watchman record. And incredibly now there are as many Night Watchman records as there are Rage Against the Machine records in the world. So this is not some sort of vanity project or side project or something like this. It's something I've been very committed to for some time. And the difference with this record than the other Night Watchman records, though, it's the first one that really incorporates a full band and a lot of electric guitar and builds a bridge between my work with Rage and Audioslave and the Night Watchman acoustic records that I've made up until now. It's a record of rousing hopelessness. You know, in these desperate times deserve desperate songs. And so the Night Watchman is here to provide them.
Spartacus heart attack machine. Black Spartacus heart attack machine.
Black Spartacus Heart Attack Machine is a song that begins the record. It's a love song to my new guitar. This is the first Night Watchman record where I've used steel string acoustic guitar as well. So I got this Gibson steel string guitar, wrote a lot of the songs on that guitar, and Mick Jones from The Clash referred to his guitar as a heart attack machine. So I tend to sort of give my guitars names, and this one was called Black Spartacus, and so I wrote an ode to Black Spartacus Heart Attack Machine. The inspiration for bridging the gap and bringing the electric guitar into the world of the Night Watchman was a few years ago. I played an electric version of The Ghost of Tom Joad with Bruce Springsteen. It was the first time I'd ever sung with an electric guitar in my hands, and I realized that I could still do all the things that I do on the electric guitar and without sacrificing the integrity of the singer-songwriter acoustic thing. So I melded them together. The backup band's called the Freedom Fighter Orchestra, and I recorded this record at my home studio, so I had the time to kind of flesh out the songs and allow them to become the songs they wanted to be. And there's plenty of, mind-melting solos and big riffery, but also balanced with the dark kind of acoustic folk music. The one common thread throughout all the Night Watchman records, and really like the thing that my music is about, is can you find personal redemption? Can you silence the voices in your head? Can you make up for a lifetime of doing not so good things by fighting for justice through music? Very soon, in the next couple days, embarking on the Justice Tour, which I've tried to do on an annual basis, where I bully some of my musician friends via BlackBerry into playing shows without any sort of compensation for various causes that I find important. And Tim McElrath from Rise Against and Wayne Kramer from the MC5 are joining me this time. So we're doing shows in Cleveland, Ohio, Flint, Michigan, and on Labor Day in Madison, Wisconsin, to both bring attention to to steel the backbone of working class people there who are under siege, but also to raise some money for the Nation Institute, which promotes independent media and media that is of the people, by the people, and for the people, which needs a boost. The first song I wrote for this record was the title track, Worldwide Rebel Songs. And it was inspired by a true life incident. Beginner's guitars that are made, Fender, Gibson, Ibanez guitars, those guitars used to be made in a factory in Seoul, Korea. The workers in that factory unionized. They were all fired. The factory was shut down. It was moved to China. So those Korean workers who were desperate for funds for their family and their children and their strike fund, they came 6,000 miles across the ocean looking for help. I offered to play a benefit show on their behalf. But the day before the benefit show, the earthquake in Haiti happened. So these Korean workers who had traveled 6,000 miles and were in desperate need of finances for themselves and their family voted that morning to donate 100% of the proceeds from their benefit show to the Haiti relief effort. And that is a glimpse into the world that I'd like to see, and it's the world that I'm fighting for.